Sometimes it's not the destination, it's just riding there, getting there, and having fun on the road.
Sturgis, baby.
This is your party. I'm along for the ride.
Where are we going, guys? We're going to fucking Sturgis! Motherfucking Sturgis, yeah! Oh, We'll see you in Vegas. We'll see you in Vegas.
Dana Dunclow, and I ride a 883 Hugger Harley-Davidson Sportster. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly, and I'm pretty lucky. This is pretty much, I just got the chills. It's once in a lifetime opportunity. It's pretty crazy. I never thought this would happen. I couldn't have dreamt this. This is crazy. This is my longest trip. I did EDR in May, but I knew the road was pretty much straight shot because my dad lives down there, so I knew the road. I knew what I was doing for that. This I had no idea, and it's a little scary, but it's fun. It's a whole different thing, but it's just being a part of something that not a lot of people get to be a part of. It's pretty incredible. It's experiences that most people don't get to experience, which make it just incredibly special, and I'm very grateful that I get to do this. Everyone has amazing skills, and it's pretty awesome to be able to be on this and watch. But everyone is different riders. It's funny, like there's completely different walks of life and completely different kinds of people, and everyone's just riding through the middle of the country together.
1, 2, 3.
My name's Dave, and I rode from Hesperia, California, about, I don't know, 1,000 miles so far. There's a couple other Dynas, some baggers, choppers. I think it's a good mix, man. Sometimes it's not the destination, it's just riding there, getting there, and having fun on the road. I just always wanted one. Since I was a kid, my dad would talk about getting a Harley, and I don't know, I guess you just kind of fall into it. I rode dirt bikes when I was little, and you know, I guess you progress, because then it was fast bikes when you're 20, and then it's cool bikes when you're 30 or when you can afford it. And then it just ends up being like, yeah, that's where I'm gonna stay, man. It's cool, it's fun, you meet a lot of people. If you can cruise and you got a Harley, man, you're in.
You gotta be tight, you gotta be tight. Get up. This is for him. Yeah. I called it. I brought it. You're the bra. Get up. Give him the fucking seat. Come on. How old is he? How old is he? Come on, dude. How old are you? How old are you? I brought it. How old are you? Ooh. Dude, you're the youngest one here. You're a dick. Dude, you're a fucking you guys are so weak. See that? You guys are so weak. Man. Sit down. You're young. Should we sit like in front of our bikes there? Should you go? Why are you all about the glory? Dude, oh my God. This kid, dude, all about his Instagram likes. Always. Doing it for the glory. Just chopping for the glory. Can't explain it. You're out there and like you look around, it's so cool, like seeing everyone looking and everyone's just riding and like we all have our bags and it's like it just feels good. This is kind of a last minute thing. We're actually just joking around. I was like, you down for Sturgis? He's I'm down. You down? Alright, cool. And then a lot of other people said they're down, but they're never down, so all of a sudden it just came up to just us three and then we just latched on to you guys and that was it. I didn't even get sleep to the first night. Yeah, everything broke the night before. Everything's zip tied and it's still holding, so we're good. That's all that counts. Harbor Freight zip ties. Yep. Yeah, we just saw each other like at the swap meet and stuff, and then
I just met him like 2 days ago.
I met him like the day before we left. I sold him like a wide glide
21 front wheel.
Yeah, that was the beginning of last summer, and then
the Continental Divide.
Yeah, the Continental Divide is pretty cool.
They left me hanging. I'm just like barely chugging along. Barely. Like, am I gonna make it? I'm gonna make it. There's the sun was down. It was already cold.
Altitude was killing the bikes for us.
And then,
but I thought we'd be able to see that sign that, like, I always see pictures of, but we were under the Eisenhower Tunnel. So me and Fredo were mobbing right next to each other, and like there's a little thing painted on the wall. It just said Continental Divide, and that was like one of those moments. Yeah, that was what I was like excited for coming here, to like say that I rode past that. So that was cool.
maybe we can inspire people to do what we're doing, you know, get out there and just ride, have fun, enjoy, not take life so serious, I guess.
After Sturgis, I'm riding back to Colorado, flying to Chicago to see some buddies.
For what?
Yeah, why are you going to
And then
Chicago?
mobbing home solo.
No, wait, what are you doing at Chicago?
Couple friends.
He has a scooter competition, like Razor scooters, so he's all about that. It's pretty cool, I guess. Professional Razor guy.
I'll embrace it.
I guess
Signature
that's what it is,
Razor
riding
scooter
bikes, you
models
know.
and stuff like that,
People
man,
from
so.
all walks of life, so, you know, bladers, Razor guys.
Yeah, so if you're into scooters, hit up Tyler.
So if you could just fucking slow down, we could ride together.
I'm doing the speed limit, man. What the fuck is up with that? Slow down.
Yeah,
what do you want me to do?
Simon.
Fucking be like a grandpa? I'm already 52. It's like a dolphin. You're just like talking to one. They just don't understand anything. Fruita, Colorado was famous because in the 40s, some farmer cut his chicken's head up to cook it, but he missed the brainstem, and when it started running around, it didn't stop. So they went, whoa, so they started feeding it with an eyedropper. And they would keep it alive for a year and a half. It was on Life magazine. It was like there was a toast of the town. They took it on tour, but a year and a half after that, it choked on a piece of corn.
I've been in your crew. I've been on your crew.
Yeah.
I fucking know what's up.
My crew doesn't fucking lollygag. We're not a bunch of fucking posers wearing all kinds of different clothes.
Simon was giving me tips on how to take care of the strong odor coming from my genital area.
What was his tips?
Tips for putting moonshine on it. His other one was spray it with alcohol if you have that. And if all else fails, just freeze your jeans, but that's probably the hardest one to do out of all of them.
We need a refrigeration unit.
Yeah. You don't have, you barely have running water.
Best 25 bucks I ever spent. Riding through Zion National Monument.
That was
Park.
dope.
That place was cool.
I think you could spend
At least an hour and a half there. At least. We were there for about an hour.
if you had the time, you know.
I'd spend at least an hour and a half because, you know, I saw the goats. I knew what's up. This alien car's got the nicest ass I've seen on any Ford, GM, or Dodge. Attention everyone, don't get between me and my bitch.
Simon, what are you up to right now?
I'm gonna put on my Speedo.
Speedo time?
Yeah, but I gotta put on my Speedo, man. Yeah, because I went jumping in some pools and stuff, man. And the thing is, it was totally sharp on the bottom of the pool and tore my foot off.
In the middle of the net.
You might need to turn around.
Yeah, I see wiener.
I'm like a light switch. It's the same on and off.
That Friday was supposed to be the longest day. Looks like today's gonna be the longest day.
Oh shit! I know we're
500 miles, they say.
China. Perspective what a man can achieve. You can achieve by putting it in perspective. Look what they did in Normandy. That's the longest day. All right, ready? We're playing. Yay! Party time, biker style. Woo! Woo! I love America. This alien car's got the nicest ass I've seen on any Ford, GM, or Dodge.
Things like Sturgis, Daytona, Laughlin, whatever it is, it's not about the actual place you're going to. It's about the ride and the people we meet along the way. I mean, we've gained a few people. We've lost a few people. Beatnik took off. He's already in Sturgis. You know, people kind of come in and go through your group on a 4-day trip, and you know, you get to know someone pretty well when you're riding side by side with them. I like the 3 chopper kids we adopted. Those kids rule. They just kind of show up. As we're leaving every single stop, they just show up like, hey, we're here. All right, we'll meet you at the next stop. And they always end up with us every night. To ride an old bike like this or any other old bike, you kind of need a support vehicle to go do this many miles. You know, some would say you don't need it, but what are you gonna do if you know, shit happens and you blow your motor up? You need a support vehicle. We were lucky enough to have Affliction supply the support vehicle and a driver and gas and beer and food and, you know, a bunch of stuff. Glendale Harley provided a few bikes for the camera crew, which was great because they can't be riding their old shitty choppers breaking down while they're filming. Oh man, I was blown away. I did not think that many people were gonna show. Usually on a ride, every ride I've done, 20 people say they're going and 4 show up. Pretty much it. I mean, everyone makes an excuse. This time, we had counted on 20, and I think 28 bikes showed up at my house at 5 in the morning. Yeah, my neighbor's probably not gonna be happy with me when I get home. We had Rusty Coons from Sons of Anarchy show up. Randy Couture, MMA fighter, like world champ 72 times or something, I don't know. Bikester actually pulled out this trip out of his ass. I couldn't believe it. He didn't know he was going until the Monday when we left, or the 2 days before we left. My wife, Karen, she has a bike and she rides, and she does almost all the rides with me. It's a way that we keep our marriage together. If I was just taking off on 10-day trips like this all the time, I don't think I'd still be married if I was alone. And lucky for us, we have grandparents that watch the kids and take care of the house and the dogs, and makes it easy and less stressful while we're gone.
Sunshine?
Show your face, bro. It was funny yesterday at that station, that gas station, we were at right outside Zion, and those guys are like, you guys are riding all these old bikes to Sturgis? You know, it's pretty cool to show them that it can be done.
Yeah, with a bunch of guys on new bikes tolerating it.
You know, use some of the newer bikes to do certain functions in the pack, and they all play off each other. So if it would have been all baggers, it would have been, you know, not as fun, because you got that element of, you know, yeah, we're pulling along these old bikes, and the old bikes are all, yeah, we're here with some guys. It's just, I thought it was a very cohesive group to put it together that way.
Totally, man, it's bonding. You know, we rode together for 5 days straight. I didn't know everybody, but now I know everybody, and so, you know, it's a brotherhood. Yeah, you can say that. That was great bonding, riding together, and we have same destination. We're going same goal, to just make it to Sturgis.
Yeah, Sturgis, buddy.
Fuck yeah, Sturgis.
I feel like my first trip to Sturgis has been so enjoyable that I don't know how it can be topped, right? We've camped, we've done a lot of miles, we've made friends, gotten to know each other pretty well, and just had a wonderful time. And it's got to be challenging. You know, you're on the road, you plan for stops, but you really don't know that you're gonna make that destination. And we've been able to kind of make things work out on the fly. It's been really cool. I've learned a lot from this trip.
So we took the scenic route by all means, which is I'm trying to slow down, because I'm used to getting there and go and do this shit and go to the next one. Now it's like decompress, enjoy what's going on, enjoy your brotherhood here, and it's happening. Having I could eat more, that's for sure.
Is it shallow? Hope you know how to swim fast.
Later.
Spin attack! Help me, damn it! Help me!
Never thought that I'd be at Sturgis, which I've always heard everybody talk about, you know? And, I mean, you may see me stopping everywhere, running there, trying to get a patch of every state or whatever, but I'm gonna go back to work, and I'm not gonna have, I work every day, you know what I mean? This is like, I'm like a 5-year-old child, you know, meeting all these people. I mean, who would have guessed it? Us. I mean, you know, what are the chances of you going on a ride with the film crew, with Rusty, with Randy, with with the crew, with a good group of guys, and then and then driving into Sturgis.
We have a knucklehead, panhead, shovelheads, Evos, and twin cams on this trip. We've got 8 decades of bikes on this trip, and we've all managed to stay together, and the guys with the bigger tanks have put up with our 70-mile gas stops, and it's been good. There's been no problems.
I was like, this is sick. I get to pretend to be a biker for a week. It's fucking rad. Stoked.
But you are a biker.
I guess I'm a biker until I get back to reality, and then just regular old dude riding a motorcycle.
Go at your own pace. Take in all the advice that you get from everybody, but use the advice that's best for you. Go with your gut feeling. Don't overextend yourself. Make sure that you are comfortable with when you ride. You're going to meet a lot of people on the road and get to know these people because people have been riding. They know what's going on. Listen to them. Take it all in and find out what's best for you.
Want more riding shots? There you go. Just missed another riding shot. Right down the gap.
I kissed Toby Keith in here. Really? Did it taste like chicken or did it taste like beef?
We're all doing the same thing. We're all doing it on 2 wheels. So I think just the brotherhood of being together on 2 wheels, it connects you. You guys are all camping together, sharing stories. If something happens, you're all there to see it. So, you just make all these memories on 2 wheels, and no matter what it is, I couldn't relate to someone who did this exact ride in a car because they were in the AC all day, I'm in the sun, smelling the fresh air, smelling all the cow crap, and all of us did it together, so.
When you walk out and around, you're gonna see that.
I encourage anyone to take a ride to Sturgis if they get an opportunity, because you're going to find things about yourself on the road, things, you know, you're going to get challenged, you're going to overcome it, you're going to be a more confident person coming back. You know, when you come back and everyone's going to look at you and they go, man, you rode all the way there, I wish I could do it. You know, you're a hero to people, because a lot of people don't have the wherewithal to be able to do it, and when you do it, it's just a very self-rewarding thing.
All right, come out, fucker.
Fuck me. Fuck me, man.
Dude,
Dude, you know
you're my
what?
hero, I swear to God.